They've been super consistent at just locking that in. And again, playoff wins was a different story, but they have an opportunity to continue that success, continue that conversation here in Cologne. Massive cat stance right now on the pistol.
Oh my God.
Already started off in a massive way. Multiple kills here to open it up. And they're still fighting.
The juice there from Ujerks. Never forget about this player. Arcadia, though, oh, it brings it back. 2 versus 3, picks up a USP, is already scaling up catwalk. A site is empty. Snappy coming up from spawn, needs a precise shot. It's not great, though. He doesn't want to give up the duel. He'll leave it over towards Wrinkle, who will catch with util in hand. Walks it, goes down, and the second. Don't forget about the extra elements here. This is the real star player that NiP have invested into. Wrinkle.
Kind of role for role positioning and in the play style in general when you bring in Kaspersky for a Rostose, so it's a completely different look here, but the one thing you still have on this Aurora team, still in the server, is a dominant Woxic and a really good map of Dust 2 for him. This is one of his specialty maps.
Yeah, this is literally the best map. He was actually just chirping on Twitter saying, yeah, you want me back now? What's going on? Obviously, Heroic were able to push themselves into the main stage, which, credit to them, taking the win over Virtus Pro.
Let's see if we just got 3 in a row. Another good spawn for him.
All right.
And yeah, that sounds about right. And this time.
All right, Shush has lived. He did it.
Instead, he passed the point here. This is a real milestone.
He's already fighting towards long, though, and here comes the pop. Joda leading, and Shush gets his first kill of the game. Snappy helping out. Good swing, and an easy advantage here. Comfortable for the Ninjas.
It's amazing what happens when Shush can play around and lock down some quick kills right there. Opportunity now. The upper tons aggression now leads into lower. Kaspersky completely controlling this one. Through the catwalk, misses his spray, doesn't fall away, gets punished for it. Sticking around a little too long. Missed his shot, and Wakadia makes him pay.
I don't even know how far off the mark he was.
Oh, no.
Oh, but Ujerks. Upper tons push, that's the bomb. Nade. Is that going to strike true? Absolutely on the money for Ujerks. Drops his molly, and still fights. Catches Wakadia unawares. Woxic holding for top mid. Oh, my God. Oh, Shush, come on, not the scout again.
Revenge.
Not to be, and NiP destabilize. Wrinkle's looking to step forward, though, on the line for Cat. Ooh, it's nice on Wakadia. And you have Snappy. Blocking in for long. It's a great anti-flash.
Jeez.
But still, fast flick back, and the run-up Cat was caught. Ujerks also falls 2 versus 3. Got players in CT spawn to make it possible. And Kaspersky wants to play.
A couple HEs here.
Joda's so focused on Molly and Catwalk. And there's a Molly from CT spawn. Walk up for Kaspersky, denies the bomb plant. He's being the big playmaker, will get shut down by Woxic, but that sets up Shush. Someone needs to run onto the site and plant the bomb. That has to be Xfloud. And Shush knows. And he gets the kill. That is massive. Woxic has to sprint out in the open, and Shush drops down into CT spawn. Difficult shot for the Opera to hit, but he's going to try and reposition. Deep CT.
Oh my God.
And Woxic is allowed to cross.
He's gone towards the catwalk, but if you're Shush and you want to keep things surprising, you might want to rush towards long. That's exactly what he's going for here.
My goodness. He's done it, but as Woxic gets the plant and no one's home, he might actually read into this. Something is amiss. Woxic switches to the AK, though. That's not the weapon for the long range as Shush vaporizes him from across the map. It is NiP who keep their lead.
Quick, they get in the clutch right there from Shush. Gets around that corner safely. Looking at a pretty early pace here again. And just phenomenal utility damage. Putting some early pressure. HE smoke.
Wrinkle.
Some visual. There's a small sight line. Execution towards being there out middle.
Oh, Wrinkle's caught.
Timing.
Kaspersky will be able to dive into the site, though. And Ujerks was in middle. They didn't smoke mid to B. They throw a fake B execute to draw in, rotate, and force plays. It's genius here from Aurora. They've completely outplayed the Ninjas. It's all onto Ujerks.
Multiple players getting caught in rotation. They're making up the catwalk just barely. Getting able to slide by Shush. And it's going to be danger zone here for Ujerks. Has to fight for his life.
He's stuck on the site. First kill's good. Oh, and the second. Ujerks putting up the hold. Now switched off. Kaspersky with the support. And now it's Wakadia in the clutch. He can do this, though. Players lining up in spawn, but Shush with the quick trade. Ujerks the hero, though.
Man, what a round for Ujerks. That is complete chaos right there. His back against the wall. There's no safety in that round whatsoever. Yeah, the Falcon super team would have been too easy.
He's been playing since Go first released. And now Kaspersky. He's been playing since CS2 first release, probably. As Shush is overwhelmed, though. And actually, Aurora, this is a big time round. Huge round. This is a half-buy win. They've broken into the B site. They've gotten the bomb planted. And Aurora can actually set stakes back in the game.
How did that look so easy there? No armor on this round. They just find the quick pistol entries. They are again able to surprise. I think that's what Aurora's doing best in this game. It's come down to a couple close clutches. And the reason they're getting this ground is because they're silent up until the point of execution. And then they're surprising. And they explode into action, and that completely blindsides NiP. This time it cost them the round, instead of having to come down to a clutch. You're going to have to pay the ultimate price here in this one.
They still have... not even, I can't even say they have cash in the reserve. Really, Ujurx can't even really drop his teammates. It might be an MP9 buy, but we know how good that gun is. Needs to stop them at the mid doors somehow. Blocks it. Wow, that's great.
Good kick.
And Kaspersky goes around the edge of it and takes a kill. Absolutely necessary, but he needs to keep fighting. He needs to keep fighting, and Madger will punish him for it. You're talking about that flank, though. It's only an MP9. That's the problem, but it does drop the bomb. It slows him down. It gives Wrinkle a chance. 20 seconds, though. 20 seconds. They're still waiting. They're still out in the open. Madger will get the kill. Wrinkle needs his kill on the Wikadia. As Snappy goes down. It's Shush, rather. And now it's Wrinkle, though. On 7 HP, can he do it? Time is of the essence, and Woxic will take him out. Shush inside a spawn, couldn't get anything done.
For a little bit of trickery, but the road up catwalk might not do them any favors either. Utility going to be too strong. Hoping to get away with this. On the corner, 3 players tucked in.
Dodge flash. And the double dink for Wrinkle. He didn't even take a point of damage.
Ouch.
But they're not going to get greedy. Well, now that smoke, yeah, that stops them. Boost up in CT. X-Floud clear this. As Kaspersky swings. And Wrinkle.
Oh no. Oh
With a
no.
chance, he gets a kill. And drops down. Gets a deagle too. Now flank even developing from Cat. Shush picked up the AK. Shush it through middle. Gets Woxic. Ujurx as well off the deagle. It's just Wikadia needing to scramble in a 1 versus 2. He should have access to the bomb. But NiP have access to guns.
Yeah, weapons getting picked up here. And Ujurx is making his move through tunnels. Giving over the bomb, sure, but he's going to force Wikadia's hand into another difficult fight.
Already into the site. Ujurx guarding it.
But going to try to go towards A, but he doesn't have time.
He's going to just drop into the site. Plant safe. Molly as well, though. It's good. It's burning. Wikadia forces him into the fight. Perfect double swing from NiP, and they pick up a USP eco. They were losing a couple ecos earlier back at stage 1. Finally good for them to answer with some of their own. As Woxic has started to slow down a bit, but Kaspersky sure hasn't. This is a force buy back from Aurora. Kaspersky taking the risk. Get this kill on an X-Floud. It could be massive, and there it is. First kill's good. Kaspersky.
No way. No way.
And he's clearing Wikadia, but the MAC-10's good. Now a push through the upper tunnels from Shush. Gets a double and gets an advantage.
Open completely. They're not going to capitalize.
Oh.
Now they're getting wrapped up in the flank.
Oh, man. Snappy already in spawn, but Madger was prepared. He gets the headshot. Madger takes a lot of damage, but it's the kill regardless.
Only 1 player spotted as well in that fadeaway. They don't feel super confident crunching in on tunnels right now. But as that rifler gets closer, they might look to converge here. And it could be a head-on collision in this 2v2.
You have Ujurx in upper tons. Is he going to take a look at a T-spawn? No. Instead, he ducks into the deep corner as they walk forward. How diligent is the clear? Not at all. It's Woxic who falls next. It's back-to-back double kills for the Ninjas in Pajamas.
I wonder whose that is.
I don't think it's Snappy's. I feel like it got dropped to him.
Yeah, probably.
Snappy's a humble king. Sometimes.
But by who? Who has that?
Ooh, Ujurx. Seen falling back, and they're not going to be ready for Snappy. First kill is going to come easy. Flashbang's back. Ujurx trying to help his teammate. Off angle taken by Snappy's. Great. Out of ammo now. But we'll have time to reload even then. As Ujurks is just being so annoying. Snappy steps out, though, and gives a kill back. That is a
seconds.
rifle to be retrieved. Wrinkle can't miss, but now he has. Needs to scope up again. Dodges a shot from Woxic. It is awkward, but 10 seconds. He's just bought enough time. And Kaspersky is just going for frags for fun at the end of this half as NiP are storming away with Aurora's map pick. It's 8-4.
Oh, but they're ready to crunch right now. Wakadia with the dual Berettas looking to contain this lower control with a lot of help behind him.
Ujurks, is he going to strafe down? Obviously. Oh, Kaspersky gets dealt with. Wakadia now on the off angle.
Ooh, good spot.
Couple missed shots. Ujurks toying with them until, you know, the toy really hurts. Badger just waits, take the easy kill, and an easy pistol for Aurora coming up. As Badger won't be able to win the battle of the IGLs, the vets.
34 versus 35.
I don't want to make too many age jokes around here. You know, I'm a youngin.
I just think it's funny that they keep on clashing somehow.
An unk off. All right.
Yeah, they keep finding ways in every part of the map to
Wait a minute.
against each other.
Yo, wait a minute. Snappy 1v5. Take the monocle off. Time to lock in. Put his reading glasses on. Can't block that cross smoke.
Can give yourself a little wiggle room to work off of, especially if a player's car.
There's no way. He's not clearing car.
Oh gosh, he missed.
Okay. The old faithful Woxic P2K has been using that since day one.
And they've had to use no utility, very little utility to get this space.
And now they're already up cat. They're past the molly. They're already up the elbow. Surprise factor here from NiP, but the surprise might be over. Woxic getting that kill on Kaspersky's everything.
Smart jump.
Snappy's making a move.
You gotta get this long player active.
Oh, but Wakadia knew. He full running spammed. Now, Shush, you're talking about the long player. There's a double. That opens back up the round. Wakadia can't get any more. And Joda on the long flank. And that should be round. HE. Oh, not the kill on Ujurks.
Not gonna happen yet. Calling this one off. We're heading in towards CT. Shush. Might give him a duel here. Wow, okay. He just destroys him. Shush. With a big time round here.
Yeah, right now, NiP are actually outplaying in the minds of Aurora. You can see Aurora are a little bit panicked. I think they're closer than they actually are. And instead, it's a long pop incoming. Fully blind is Madger, but still gets the kill. Shush, unable to get the frag. Now, X-Floud is the only site defender. And he can't quite convert. Ujurk still stands for just a little bit, but X-Floud surviving, and now Woxic is posted up here on the cap, but X-Floud eventually goes down. He overfaces a little bit. NiP have options. Woxic,
God.
they're seeing a good flashbang. The jump up from Joda, but that's not enough. The bomb plant is in. It's 2 versus 3. It's tentative, but it's playable.
Rifle picked up for Wakadia on the retake here, and the double up known towards the long right now with the op in play. Ujurk's so incredibly low, but there's no utility at all here for the CT side.
It doesn't matter here for Ujurk. He's playing a headshot angle, especially versus an op or low HP for Madger. Instant headshot from the Portuguese. Missed shot from Woxic, but Kaspersky can't deliver. Ujurk's on the site. Jump shot from Wakadia is good enough. No MP9 necessary. A4 will do. And now, it is Aurora who are starting to roll back the entire map at Dust 2.
But they've got good long spots
rush
here.
It's going to be X-Floud and Madger on the hold as Wrinkle's spinning, trying to dodge these flashes. Eventually eats one. And then the swing. Madger goes down through the smoke. So does X-Floud.
God.
Aurora didn't even get to fight.
Didn't even get to shoot a bullet right there. Dismissed before this conversation.
Woxic is here. They're already pushed past the smoke, though. And he gets off the first shot, but won't escape Shush. So
He's late.
So fast on the play. Wakadia late on the double. AWP. And it's time to back away and save if he can. Shush is running through. And he missed. Wakadia in trouble. He's being held from middle as well. Wrinkle's got him. And Aurora, money's about to be broke. Back to lower. It's Joda. And a boost up. But a push forward from Joda could knock down the totem pole, get multiple kills. Kaspersky running right past Ujurks. Gonna get traded out, and Wakadia's double. That should lock up the round right now. 2 versus 4. Snappy sprinting down middle. Dodges a scout shot that would have ended him otherwise. And NiP are assuming Aurora are in a default setup, but They have no idea the tragedy they dodged at the B site.
It's tough to recover the round still from that point, right?
Yeah.
And now they're just going through long. You got Madger reading into this setup right now with his flank going through T-spawn. A little bit of a committed angle here from xFloud, though. We'll see what he can gather.
To shush, hit the blinder. No. xFloud taking Xantares' spot and doing just fine with it. Get a nice double to lock it up for Aurora. As Kaspersky walks through.
Give over the site here. Full focus on mid control right now for the defense of Aurora. And they're on the money and calling this out.
There's no help from xFloud. Critically, they ran past Ricadia, though. He's inside of the corner. No scope from Wrinkle, though. Gets the entry. Picks up the AK. Trades out his sniper for a proper rifle. And they've gone into the B-side. Bomb still down, though, in the open. xFloud nearly gets the kill. Everyone low here on the Ninjas. But the flank too late here from Madger. They're in, and Kaspersky holding on to the CT spawn. Walks it with the scout shot, though, and a fast flank coming through from Madger. It's being held. Ujerks does see him. That's info. Wrinkle on the op can now post up.
Flashbang doesn't catch Wrinkle either. He's still posted.
Wrinkle needs to hit this, or else he's done. He's on 6 HP. How fast is Madger? And it's a nice shot from Wrinkle. They advance. Madger gets the kill. It's down to Ujerk. Madger helps out his team. 34 years old with a double to equalize the game.
And what big impact coming through. That's Madger in a specialty position. Will be quelled. And that, I mean, you saw Snappy. He missed his jump down into suicide. It just caused him that little delay, and he can't get his utility belt off.
There's Wrinkle, though. Oh! Rattles off 2 op shots. And now running up Cat. xFloud taking the stead of Xantares. Nearly the double kill. Nearly the spray transfer, but not meant to be.
Killing some changes. Not bad, but still rocking with the man down. Having to recover this space. Madger committed in this mid-site defense. Gets blinded up at the flash, but doesn't budge. He's all in on this position. Here's the rotates. Here's the drops as well.
They're going to go 2 players through tunnels, though. This is a little awkward here for NiP. They're still so spread out in a man advantage.
I got a player rotating in towards long committed. I wonder if that's going to change the decision-making. Wrinkle can't make an effort through this mid door alone. That's one thing that's guaranteed.
The mid B smoke does lure away Joda from his committed position. Needs to get back into that B site.
He will. I mean, now because Woxic's coming through in rotation, offering up a little bit of extra coverage here. So it's not just Madger alone here.
Go on the B site. Oh, and a perfect shot from Wrinkle. Needed the headshot and gets it.
They still have to walk into a B player, though. They're still Joda planting his feet.
They still should know as well that Joda's alive. First kill's good. Ujerks, is he going to commit the bomb? No, they're going back the other way. Shush has heard the rotate. He's already up
Woxic
past
can spoil this, though.
Do they have a smoke? They do. Ujerks can just smoke and get his team up the catwalk. Critically, nade break. Ujerks escapes. And now Wrinkle. They cut things off. And things are safe for NiP. We might need every round of regulation now.
Oh man, what a start to this map here. What a start to this series. 2 teams battling for control here on Dust 2. And NiP come with the late round read. Snappy now having a call from the sidelines from a game plan that was set from the very get-go with him being in the server. But now it's plan B here.
Quite literally. Molly deployed behind the lurk. And rarely, a lot of the time you see this as a bluff. And now you see the smoke break.
Oh my god.
Walks it, gonna tap. He nearly takes up the Musky, but he gets spammed instead. Ricadia in the smoke. Oh, he got another. He got a second. And he still has ammunition, but he still needs to deliver. And he doesn't. That is the B site falling here. NiP do get this. Wrinkle. Smoke to the door, critical. Bomb will be able to cross. xFloud does have an HE though. If that drops the bomb planter.
Oh my god.
But a smoke to window? HE onto the site. Digits punched in, but it just flies past him.
Oh, wait.
As Wrinkle is going through the smoke. Just needs the kill. He does get it. And now Wrinkle, only the leg shot. Movement and accuracy off of the AWP will cost the round for the Ninjas in Pajamas. It is map point for Aurora instead.
Just survival right there. Answering the call. Again, dancing inside the smoke for Ricadia. Being able to provide that multi-kill and all the chaos It ends up consuming NiP. Let's see this opening duel. Nade to blow open the smoke for Woxic to give him that first pick on a Snappy. And despite trying to claw this one back here, too much of a task.
Right now, just as the cat execute is about to happen, xFloud might be in a bad position in just a few short moments.
There it is, but there's HE's banking off the wall there. Molly to disrupt him as well.
And HE behind it. Oh, it's money damage. Now Woxic needs to hit these shots, so that's a miss. But it's UJerks who gets caught on the mid lurk. Smoke onto the site.
Oh.
HE on the Kaspersky. He just dodges out. 5 HP, and Woxic connects. 3 versus 5. Bomb plant, but they need more space. There's another molly. That doesn't stop them.
They have to fight for Cat. They cannot play on this site right now. They can't even move towards Goose. This is being cut off by Woxic. They are condensed in this retake.
Already up the A ramp too. Already coming through on the jump up. Wrinkle gives the first kill in. It's now only Snappy from Gandalf and can't get the kill on the xFloud. 1 HP, the difference maker. It will be Aurora down 8-4. Final round of regulation will give them their map pick.
And xFloud has to step up to the plate right there in the last round. An opportunity with that execute heading his way. Might feel a little unlikely when it comes down to train, but we'll see what they can do here. We'll see what works put in. xFloud also in the server. He was a pretty good train player back on Heroic, so he can bring an extra element, and he's always starting things off with Wukadia.
That's just a shooting gallery as a full
shots.
All of them. No headshots out of those dual Berettas as they stay moving. They're so difficult to hit, moving back and forth here. It's CS2, and it's an easy double for Wukadia. And as Wrinkle falls, Aurora are going to be off to a strong start. A CT side pistol round. Could get an op out early even for a player like Woxic.
I can't remember, to be honest.
I think some of those rounds back on Dusty was playing without his glasses on.
Oh, this is a whole lot easier when
I'm literally going to go check back on the
player cams. I can't remember, to be honest. I wish I could give you an answer here, but Joda again, he's pushing through Pop, this time on a bit of a solo mission, but successful again. Another opening pick, Wrinkle space creation denied, and they're already shutting this down completely.
Wow.
Everywhere, fights are being won, and Wukadia still keeping coverage from lower here. Snappy left wondering what happened to his teammates. They evaporated.
Dude, the first gun round's over in the first 30 seconds.
There's been a single kill. And towards Brown Holes pretty comfortably. Execution lining up. Major at the tip of the spear of this hold here with Wukadia again in that back line.
Yeah, Wukadia, a forward Major, though in trouble, but of course Wukadia is going to be able to pick up the double kill. It's mini Xantaras here, have you forgotten? But there's a lineup! They both line up in front of each other, and it's still not done, of course. They need to get the bomb planted, and the B site notorious for its open angles, but xFloud can't take advantage of it. It is Woxic 1v3. Again, still weirdly winnable, but Kaspersky on the elevated angle. Half by victory for NiP.
Well, that's a good way to lift off right there. Tough to anticipate, but it will allow for a scale on that right side wall here. And a freebie. Sides turned right there. Major will claim one. That's the, oh my god.
Wukadia. Oh my goodness. Push forward. He does get punished by Snappy, but without the bomb, they can't really react or commit anywhere. Still disadvantaged for NiP. This is the big kill that Wrinkle can't find. Major holding on with the AUG.
Yeah, that's what a little extra funding can do right there. Give you a scoped weapon. He's continuing his push through Ivy, and that's going to be met by Kaspersky here as well.
Oh, I think there's a shadow advantage there. Yeah,
shooting before. Information on the bomb here. Snappy not far off as well. He's shown his face way earlier in the round here. Time ticking down, 30 seconds left on the clock. And there has to be some unity in between this op and rifle on this A side for them to shut this round down.
Snappy walking forward, Woxic holding, hits the flick. And Kaspersky looking to be shut down. Scene 15 seconds. Joda goes down. Kaspersky's on for it, but xFloud, the last player, the Joker in the deck for Aurora. Longer range angles on Drain. I mean, Dusty has long range angles too, but yeah, I'm just looking back into some clips on player cameras, and yeah, he was without his glasses in a couple rounds. We have Joda. Oh, pushing forward. That's a team kill. Okay, that makes it a 1-for-1. I can't really shame Snappy there, but there's Wrinkle opening up. Kaspersky continues charging outside, but there's Woxic.
Still have a player here.
Oh, X-Flat also activates back turn, and Woxic is farming on CT side up now.
Plant the bomb and also get a smoke down to play surprising.
Yeah, X-Flat walking forward. Snappy establishes the bomb, plays on top of the train, though. He might expose himself to X-Flat in just a moment. Around the edge. X-Flat. Oh, Snappy's screwed. Woxic holding the smoke. Every angle covered there. Snappy with nowhere to go.
You know, train, it obviously should be a really good map for him. These outer yard holds have been a struggle here. He's got to do it again. Oh, but the flashbangs, they're good, but the shots are not great to back it up. Wrinkle's getting peppered down. X-Flat will fall first, but everyone's low. Jessica does collect a second, however. And there's 3 consecutive kills for NiP by some miracle. Woxic is here and found by Wrinkle. And NiP scrape through that A site. Yeah, they just destroyed. That is some of the struggles in that A side hold. They don't get the access, and the flashes are way too good for NiP.
Yeah, but that was like 3 kills through the smoke. You have X-Flat done at Hell, 1 at Sandwich, and you also had Woxic caught.
Yeah, but
that
was that U-Jerk's late lurk that's rolling through as well. It felt like that was doomed to fail. Wakadia fighting for his life. Couldn't be able to spoil this round.
Snappy just don't overface. And this will just be an advanced way to save. The bomb is decent size here on train, so Wakadia will definitely not survive. Yeah, it's actually now 1 HP, now done. Wrinkle, so it'll be the second on the board for NiP after they're able to bull through. Yeah, I mean, they got off to such an excellent start, but now they started to take losses. Raj. And in the meantime, X-Flat first dead. Outside, there's another advancing T and the former Wrinkle. Thinking otherwise.
No.
Made a lot of noise there. Snappy. Claudia put on notice. Madger, will he burn? Still gonna drop the smoke anyways.
I think
I mean, he was
ready to reposition as well.
Yes.
Allowing him to at least show that he can escape that position. Got Wakadia instantly calling over that he heard some footsteps towards Brown Halls right now, but still left on an island here.
They hit.
Plays looming towards this A side. Good damage from Joda, keeping Pop contained. The deterrence utility comes down to a single molly, but that's on Wakadia's hands. This aggression gets punished now. Wrinkle prepared. Madras sideline and a man advantage once again put into the picture.
Joda stepping forward, though, close to the Olaf box. And this late into the round, it could go uncleared. It could be a surprise.
We see a gambled up player here. Now Wakadia joining up in this defense of the A side. Smart move forward.
Looking for that thread line right through the edge of the box. U-Jerk's not committed just as Woxic leaves, however, as he's trying to rotate B. Now it's game time. Here on that A site, flashbang's good. Woxic does hit the flick. Now Joda here in the corner. It's cleared, however. Still 2 players remain on the site. Woxic needing to hit these shots. Back of the train. Cover provided. And he hits the flick. That's a bomb on the ground. The last player here, Wakadia is low. 10 seconds. Snappy needing to charge him down, and Wakadia overfaces. Snappy will win the 1v1, and he's getting loud.
Oh, man, what a win from Snappy right there. Saving his team, and again, breaking the economy here of Aurora. Finally, in this half, able to break down that A-side setup. Denying Joda this early damage that he's been providing. The way that Aurora have been establishing dominance is denying this pop control, but this time bested.
You know, back in the heroic matchup, had some struggles, but now Snappy gonna get cleared. It's a devastation in the yard right now. Joda keeps going, but Kaspersky, a worthy opponent. 2 headshots. Madger still, though, as that extra player, Shush is not prepared.
Ivy aggression also wrapping this one up. They're stuck in T-Con now. Woxic does only have a scout.
It is a little awkward, but Kaspersky, just a body shot needed, and he's fine. Bomb lost. Wrinkle 1v3.
I just pinned in without the bomb either.
Minute to think about it.
And they do give all of this A space over. This is an interesting spot to be in right now for Wrinkle.
It's a little odd because top of the red train could actually pick Wakadia if Wrinkle wants to take that angle. and Madger won't be actually able to refrag. That high-low setup's not as good as many people think. But Wrinkle won't go for it. Instead, Woxic is walking forward. There's a scout tag. Wrinkle seen. Here's the second. Woxic getting to practice his sniping there off the scout.
Got a lot of opportunities.
In such tight choke points that you're so vulnerable to smoke spam, it was actually just a gauntlet you had to run. And now, oh goodness, Wrinkle, hard entry outside. From 1v3 saving to going 1-for-1, and now his whole team falls next. But Kaspersky, of course, to bring it back. Another multi-kill for him, 14-9, strutting out onto the B site, holding for the rotate.
Oh,
Snappy with a massive kill. He picks up onto Madger. Woxic has isolated duels here. Needs to fight onto Kaspersky, and he gets it. High sense spray, no problem for Woxic. But he's going to make the read that the rotate is in. No, Snappy. In another 1v1.
Another clutch here. Snappy able to win the last one. He got loud. Can he get loud again? And the clutch here. No secret about his position on this A side. And Woxic making an early move.
Getting tagged up too. Snappy still holding the smoke. Woxic just going to continue to push as Snappy looks away. Now Woxic is here. Snappy has to think about more angles. But he gets in towards camera, now wraps in towards Hell. This is the power position that Woxic is. He reading into it. Around the corner, Snappy will get headshotted. Woxic clears him. Genius 1v1, waves goodbye to Snappy for the half. It's an 8-4 lead for Aurora.
8-4 here at the turn, and we need to see a good T side out of Aurora as well. Some improvements on the defense showing up. Now it comes down to the second half.
50 smoke. Kaspersky moving forward, but that's not slowing down Aurora. Ujerks' kills are, though, with Kaspersky's dualies. And it's a messy pistol. Quick 3v5.
Lots of damage done here, and the re-aggression continues from Kaspersky as well. In the face right now, but that smoke's still in bloom. It doesn't allow for him to get any visual just yet.
Aurora kind of need this pistol. I feel like this map train is not done. And oh, well, Kaspersky is going to rip it away from them instead. Low HP bars for a couple, but too many crossfires to break.
Need to find this kill to Kaspersky first things first.
Gonna smoke him out.
Good.
He's going to continue to pre-fire anyways, get some tags, but no headshots. And they slink forward.
Oh, don't do it. Tempted. Multiple players here ready to push that smoke.
Now seeing Kaspersky's ready. He's so ready to swing.
Doesn't do it. He's holding it in, man.
Smoke's faded. Flank developing as well. Oh, and Snappy from across the map. And Woxic, no miracles this time. Is NiP. Oh, this is Snappy going full red face right now.
Letting him
at Aurora.
Wrinkle and Ujerks. Scary business. And they're still fighting forward here. Smoke beam going to be beat.
Already through. Putting pressure on. Kaspersky leaping around these folks, reloading MP9. He is screwed. And taken down there by Xflout and the entry from Makati. A big time round here for Aurora. This could potentially lock up the series. Snappy's words about to be played on repeat. It is the bonus, of course, but round one in this kind of fashion could be devastating with Snappy with an incredible shot. Open angles as well. Needing to convert on these shots. But instead is likely to save Aurora here. Now, 9-6.
Yeah, would have started off well with a very sharp opening. Lining up those entries coming through towards T-Con. Looked a little bit easy dealing with Kaspersky and following it up with an extra exit there. Madger has the cutoff. Snappy not going to be able to save his rifle.
It was like Kaspersky spamming that smoke. Obviously, you think, okay, I've spammed the smoke successfully. There's nobody close. But it's never a 100% guarantee as well. And
I think that's maybe a risk that you have to take when you have an MP9 in the mix. This is a little bit more tricky here for them. Keep up that same pace. T-Con control. A lot of utility tossed in. Deny access towards Pop as well. So Kaspersky has to reroute his early game plan. Might get a visual. Doesn't quite see the cross,
This is a huge advantage right now. It's 2 players Smoke's being deployed. Flashbang is excellent. Kaspersky in the open. Snappy in trouble. Ran down by xCloud. Aurora have broken through. It's up to you, Jerks, and he's bringing home 2 with the FAMAS. And now Shush, fast rotation, leaping onto the trains right now. Joda needing to wait for his teammate. Imagine, or does he? He swings and annihilates Shush.
I think the Oppers and Ivy, understandably so, but this is kind of a surprising flank right now. They get those rifles out and just scale through T-Con. Despite the heavy presence, Op is going to be contained. Wrinkle with an important closing kill.
Obviously back at the major, would have liked to pick it up versus Mouse, but new season, new team, new map pool, and Shush running forward, sprinting, and he gets the initial. Surely there's no escape here for him. This is a solo play, and there is no trade.
I think those HEs didn't connect either, so what should have done a lot more damage on the Shush ends up being a freebie, an opening pick, and he vanishes like a ghost. A little bit of hesitation kicking in for Aurora, just the right time for an NiP.
Knowing that he had the spawn to beat the HEs is truly map knowledge for this guy. Because normally there's a utility bombardment.
This is going to be a full execute right now.
All right. Excellent nade on the Major, but it's the kills here on the site that are everything, and Snappy is holding on for 1. Great counter utility as well as Ujarks picks up Wakadia. Major to make the lurk.
Oh, man.
Snappy on lock. Just walks it through the utility, and now is done. Will slide down the ramp, hand over an AK to NiP, and this map is not done.
Happy delivering the multi right there. Shush off the back of that opening. And a series victory at that. That's what's looming ahead of NiP. A good start for Aurora here in Cologne. And a bit of a revival on train. After taunted them. And a missed up shot right there from Wrinkle. He's sidelined early. And it's kind of going to be filled here from Kaspersky on the reaggro.
Swing. They're looking to go back in for the fight. Wakadia gets a lot of info. Where's the reaction for Aurora?
There is none. They're going to be a little too late. Smoke lines up towards T-Con.
Kind of in transition at the moment. At the oil train. Now getting over towards, well, the headshot angle itself will play underneath. Snappy does convert on the walk though. That is the bomb lost. And now Shush needing the double, and he does. NiP are still in their map pick. And Major will also fall.
Let's fucking go.
This game.
Shush on an early fire. That's a great HE there. Lands at the feet of Wakadia. And the crunch is coming through again.
Snappy's got to be good on this. But they are armorless.
Oh, good flash.
Pop flash though. Snappy turns it still. Doesn't matter. Sets his aim off enough. That is a 4 versus 5.
Just a freebie picked up. Now, sure, it's just an MP9 at recovery. They don't even go for it. They don't care about the MP9. They want the site here instead.
It's just Shush. He's been unbreakable so far. Needs to stay that way. Drops the bomb, but gets taken out by Attack 9. Kaspersky flying forward. It's a 2 versus 3. And Aurora with the B site with just pistols. Wrinkle, he's looking for these shots. He's looking for an angle. But bomb's planted.
It's not going to flush him out to the open, but a quick shot. Actually, it's the HE that finishes him off.
Wrinkle, oh, he switches to the AK. There's a second headshot. xCloud, standing, can't stand up. It's 10 rounds for NiP.
What damage right there from Wrinkle to pull that one back. I mean, that's how they won the first 2 gun rounds, is getting out T-Con effectively, using good utility to take that space. But when they fight towards Ivy or fight heavy B, it's a problem. This is another crunch coming through here from NiP.
This is so risky from Wrinkle. A double swing and it's his doom. But instead, he's going to continue walking forward with an op. Kadia sneaks underneath, however. Molly will force him forward into a fight. This is ridiculous from Wrinkle. He hit his head. He hit his head on the roof. He's done.
Oh my god, can't escape the flames right there. Gets consumed. A 4v4. At least Wrinkle goes down swinging, but he will go down in the end.
That is the op loss. That's your opper on train gone. What more is there? As xCloud wide swings, out pop, and Aurora have broken into the A site.
Oh.
Ujerks needs a big moment. He's underhand flashing through the smoke, but he blinds himself. He loses his in-game leader. And the ninjas in pajamas could be staring down series point from Aurora. It's looking likely. Shush just looking for maybe damage on the back end. but a devastating round from Aurora.
Getting flanked. X-Cloud gonna put this one to rest. 3 kills in the round. X-Cloud again standing in and stepping up here for Aurora in the late game, looking to be the closer
In the world for Xantares.
Have one more round in them to finally complete the mission.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
How many nades just exploded there into its top B? It's messy as well, but Ujerks is burning in a molly right now. 12 HP, held out by Shush though. Life saved, and then Shush also with another. Just to make sure this round goes right. X-Cloud looking to walk the smoke. It's Kaspersky still here in towards Pop. X-Cloud turns the corner. Easy death. Walks walking forward. Can't hit the flick. Kaspersky locks it in. All rounds of regulation required again.
It's a 30-second timeout right there.
I can't believe that no NiP player really took damage from those grenades either. Like Aurora, that was their counter. They brought so many players into the brown halls to stop them.
They got stuffed. Can't make their strides here. They're running it back though. Let's try it again here. Will this time go the right way?
They missed their molly though. They missed one of their mollies. They couldn't go with the pace that they wanted to. So now X-Cloud swinging forward, but that's the entry on a Shush. It's just Snappy here on the B side. Sole defender. X-Cloud can't find him. Held back by the utility. Now there's support. Ujerks opening up. There's a double. Oh, and Snappy also adds to the picture. Welcome to overtime on Train.
Oh my god, quickness coming through from Snappy, able to offer up that security. A small window of opportunity Aurora had to charge into that site. No one shushes down.
Because X-Cloud went forward, the rest of his team stayed behind the molly. If that trade is, that 3 seconds faster, it's round.
Absolutely. Difference maker right there.
Back live. Wrinkle up top. Watched, though, by Woxic. Hasn't been super active on T side. Happily will step up.
Again, the aggression through B has been a huge avenue, so having an op to punish that is massive.
There.
Spot coming through from Kaspersky. X-Cloud forced to fade away.
Is there going to be a swing from Snappy?
Almost feels guaranteed. Now he's getting some help as well.
Oh, destroys him, and the second. Double setup, waiting for that aggression. And Aurora absolutely rebuff NiP. It's just Shush. Helped out Ujerks, and everyone just gets slaughtered.
How easy that 13 round is when it ain't series point no more.
Yeah, the pavement.
Can they get anything else here in this first half of OT?
Monster damage early on. Finally, Shush.
There's a collapse again.
Punished for some of his aggression. There's a molly as well.
Oh.
Running through it here for Ujerks. Are you kidding?
No way they still push this.
Insane decision making. But Ujerks still gets the kill. 2 for 1 in the brown halls. Woxic misses it out. It's Madger to find the kill in a Wrinkle though. Other side of the map. Molly deployed though. And Woxic will lose his life.
Oh my god.
Still running out though. X-Cloud has the whole A site. NiP committed everything.
Yeah, all in on that crunch again here. So finally a reaction from Aurora to take this space towards A. They got to figure out a way to get this bomb down before the positioning from NiP can start to arrive here. That's up to Madger.
Out. Plant for Madger.
He's going to push this.
He's going to push it. It's being watched though and covered properly by X-Cloud. And now maneuvering into B, but X-Cloud is being held. Kaspersky, close range. This is unclearable. Madger will go first. Doom. Oh, the second is instinct for Kaspersky. And NiP answer back.
What quick kills right there. That's why you bring him in. He goes for those all-in moves. So this hold goes together. The T-Con pressure has been a successful point of call.
Up close, off on the lurk, is ready for it, reads it, but Joda's got the trade. Keeps it level. And Aurora and NiP walking through the smoke, though Wakadia thinks he has a flank. Instead, Ujerks is prepared, and a Wrinkle is holding this. Woxic will have no chance. Now smokes fade. Joda goes down, missed shot for Woxic. And it looks like NiP might have the lead at the split, just 21 HP. And Ujerks will thread in the shot. It's a 1-round lead for the Ninjas.
And what a closer right there. Kaspersky able to provide the coverage here. And with a team that's kind of figured things out on the T side towards the tail end of the first half, they now get a chance to close it out on this T side.
Oh, and X-Cloud never got a chance. Double nade molly done.
What a start, man. Perfection on the utility right there. Pop denied, and you're going to feel the need to get a little bit risky in a moment like this.
Here's Major. However, holding with the all.
Snappy.
Snappy just walks up.
Oh my god.
Woxic flicks onto that, and a 4v4 given back, but that's drawn away eyes. Major walks back into Ujurk, but it's a kill not clean. Crosshair too high.
The panic, but at least he's alive.
They're caught between multiple different angles at the moment, and then sandwiched between Ujurks and Kaspersky. And now Woxic on this site. Does he even want to try it? Well, Wakadia was
here.
He's activating. Kill onto Kaspersky, back to the 2v2, but just does trade. Woxic, where does he want to go? Wrapping around the world.
The bomb's still fully tucked. Watching Pop right now, but
Insane.
it has to get the bomb down at some point.
I mean, Woxic did open up from Z connector.
And now Wrinkle watching his exit.
Not scoped though. He's expecting a Z connector walkout, so who knows what Woxic has to offer. He walks forward. Out in the open right now is Shush, but doesn't take the timing. Now Wrinkle quick scopes onto him. And that is enough.
That they press onto, catching Major on the timing. All off the back of that 4v5.
Oh, Wakadia is going fast, but Joda also deals with Wakadia. Gets the double, nearly the triple. Nearly a full-on lineup.
Oh, so much dominance established early. Snappy and Ujurks left to pick up the pieces. And Joda wants more blood.
He's pushing forward. Snappy, low HP though, 15. Joda's not going to continue though. Not going to
Playing that shadow advantage.
In the meantime, two players stack up B.
He's going to hear this utility pool. I think he might press on. And he's going to do just that now here. Snappy caught with utility in hand. HE might finish him off instead. That certainly will. Ujurk's going to get sniped out of the server. And Aurora are still in things here. 14 rounds looking for double OT.
I think they're cool and composed, Cole. They ain't sweating over there. They're trying to challenge Wakadia at the moment. Flashbang in. Kaspersky clears it, but
Side defense is so prepared now. They've got the rotates arriving here. Hear the footsteps. Wakadia calls it out, and now Major and Joda up for the task.
Wakadia is already close back to Pop, though nobody is watching it either. Look at this as they all run in. That's the bomb lost first. Wrinkle goes down next. Major does fall on his own, but it's Joda here on the site, and we might need double overtime on train. Shush knocked out. Run it back again. I think it's NiP who would be doing the exact opposite. It's Wakadia up to his tricks again. Shush can't find him. Wakadia is a new Xantares. Another double. And now Major to follow up. It is complete devastation of the ninjas in pajamas. Wakadia 30 bomb.
Oh my god.
That area of the map is closed.
Yeah, just avoid it here. He's got another good spawn to rush it down.
He's doing it again. Welcome back.
Oh, there you go.
There's the nade stack. I mean, remember, he's high sense, so he can kind of do 180s while scoped in. And playing towards Hell is a strong position. And that's the first. Woxic repeats for a second. Solo defenders just gotten two, and there's nothing to threaten him. There's no Ivy lurk. There's nothing. There's Joda too. Whole A site ripped away. And now it's already here. Bomb on the ground. Who's sweating now, NiP? It's just Kaspersky. 1v4 wrapped up. 2 defensive rounds straight for Aurora.
A whole lot to work off of in this defense, including the numbers committed. Even a quick rotate from Wakadia could be in the picture. 40 seconds left, and it is going to force their hand. It has to be this A-side play.
Still 4A. Major playing inside the corner. Kaspersky, did he see the ankle? As X-Cloud baiting. Major tucked in the corner, but X-Cloud and Joda doing everything. The round not even needed. Major, whatever inside of A main. The other 3 players vaporize the ninjas in pajamas, unmask the threat. As they approach him, as they get closer to him though, again, this angle becomes a risk. As he walks forward, flicks up, it's through the wall. Major now drops the molly, they know that's the op. They can try and run him down. He's stuck behind the flames in front of it, and the whole team wants him. Wrinkle down again.
It's the whole team spotted. and it takes so long to trade Wrinkle down. Defense still looking strong on this B bomb site, and Aurora still have to find a way to entry into Snappy and Shush. That's been a difficulty, so maybe you avoid that problem.
Pop.
Everyone through Pop.
Fake B execute into a full Pop play that no one's truly watching. Here we go. Full exec from Joda. Flashbang high, but then there's the crossfire. Kaspersky falls though. It's just Ujerks. He's dead to a Woxic entry. A side open for Aurora.
Well, this is your chance to dunk this one on home here. Fast flank rolling out here right now. Snappy looking to be the hero as Shush tries to move through Z.
Oh, and Snappy will deliver for the first. What is he going to do?
Oh, we don't have time for that.
It doesn't, because now he doesn't have a teammate. It's a 1v2 for Snappy. He picks up the AK, being held by a Woxic. How are you going to make this guy miss? Aurora about to get their first train win ever. Absolute elation for them. They take the series 2-0 in double overtime with a stand-in.
All of that sweat, all of the hard work you've put here